Sunday morning, we received a call to say that a friend had some family stuck in Israel and they wanted help making sure they got out safely. We'd all watched the news and we'd seen what was going on and we'd spoke to people on the ground. We made an instant decision at that point that Dean was going to fly out to help people. We know he's done this before. We've done this as a team before, but we wanted to make sure that he was there ready for when people needed him. From that second to 24 hours later, Dean was on the ground escorting a family to Jordan at the time. Since that time, we've had hundreds, if not thousands, of people and families message us and ask for help and support. It's a really scary time out there. Nobody knows what's happening, but people just want to get their friends and family home. The trouble was that we didn't have the funding to be able to do everything we needed to do. You know, there's flights, there's fixers, there's drivers, there's lodgings. We're having to move people from place to place. We're getting asked about, you know, everything from just camps to be moved to new places that they don't feel safe, to just being able to drive 80-plus-year-old people to a comfortable location. So the costs were definitely piling up, and that was when we decided that we would set up the SpotFund page, and that was to help support some of these costs. From that very moment, the outpour was just incredible. People we've never met, people we don't know, supporting us and what we're doing. And from, you know, I can't even describe the people that have got behind us, and we're just so grateful that is able to keep us there and keep us going. So from this point forward, we will be there until we know exactly what's going on. As we speak right now, they're looking at the ground assault for the IDF going in to Gaza. What's going to happen then is a lot of people are going to be displaced. A lot of homes are going to be lost. Lives are going to be lost. And as war intensifies, more flights are cancelled, more routes are closed. You know, we've seen in previous conflicts, we've seen airports closed, we've seen borders closed, and it becomes more and more difficult for people to get out. As it becomes more difficult for people to get out, more people want to get out. So that's when our campaign will get harder and faster, including having to do road moves that might not necessarily be as safe as what they are right now, and organising evacuations that are way out of the norm. So these things could intensify, you know, or there could be peace talks. We don't know exactly what is going to happen in the next 24, 48 hours. What we do know is that Dean is going to be there, be reactive. The clock is literally 24 hours in the Stott household. So when Dean's awake, I get some sleep. When I'm awake, Dean's getting some sleep. So there's always somebody at hand on call, and whether that's through the way we're receiving contact right now is through our websites, through our Instagrams, through our DMs on all socials, our phones, anywhere that people can contact us, they're coming in. So these are getting checked regularly. What I would say is, I mean, this morning when I woke up to 453 open active messaging groups. So if it's urgent, just keep bumping me at the top. It is just the team of me and Dean, and we've got some wonderful people working with us, but we're getting through them as quickly as we can. And I hate to labour on funding, but the more funding we've got, the more people we can bring in to help. So that is, it's very unusual for me to be asking for funding for something that Dean and I are doing directly. It's normally for somebody else's cause or somebody else's charity. So this is my one time that I'm really asking for help for us. If you're able to give money, that is amazing, and we're so grateful. If you're not, or after you've given it, if you can share it amongst your friends group, share it amongst other people that can help, amongst your own social medias, the more it gets out there, the more people can see it, and you know, sharing amongst is worth everything.